So listen, man. With the introduction of New Black Media Appreciation Month, we're gonna show you why having new black media is really important because the people that are appointed to be your voice ain't speaking up for you, fam. So listen, NAACP apologized to Fort Myers restaurant on unproven white supremacy claims was necessary. They saying it was necessary for them to apologize. This is your representation, y'all. Y'all know what this is, don't you? Do you know what this is? Because if you don't, it is a Kuna Matata hour. We will be right back on the Keep It podcast.
Savage Media. Savage. Savage Media.
So we had to let that one play all the way out because man, Kuna Matata is real. I'm gonna just put this. I'm gonna put this picture up real quick to show you what kind of time they was on when they was actually up in there. This is what time they was on. I'm gonna show you real quick. This what this they was on before they went up in there. So I just want you to see that while I'm reading. Hold on, let me put the chat up so we can everybody in the hen house. And then I don't think I introduced this, but this is the Keep It podcast where we take the news situations, everyday occurrences, and indeed we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. You dig? And I'm not trying to show you what to think. Not trying to tell you what to think, trying to show you how to think. That's the reason why we bust down the articles the way we do. And that's why I'm finna give these cucks some static. So it says Lee County NAACP said an apology issued to Fort Myers restaurant alleged to have exhibited white supremacist conditions came because no evidence was found. So how? So are you saying that the claims of the people? Are you saying the claims of the people who made the assertion? They're lying? Is that what you're saying? Like they couldn't experience no racism? Is that what you're saying? It says James X. Walakaliu, see? Some tether foreign coon in ahead of the damn what do you call what NAACP? That's why you can't get nowhere. He's the head of the local NAACP. He said the organization's injury did not prove white supremacy and instead found evidence of minor racism involving both sides of recent incidents at first. He talking about his racism on both sides? How can black people be racist, first of all? How? What institution do they have behind them, backing them to institute all this racism? I don't get it. Anyway, it says the Lee County NAACP, specifically James Malawi, just him. See, they put him in the spot to do all the dirty work. His name is Muwakkil. What is that? Muwakkil. James Muwakkil. Apologize to the First Street restaurant and their innocent staff. Innocent? That don't make them innocent. Y'all just couldn't prove it. What up, T? That don't make them innocent. The restaurant and their innocent staff, who may be taking no part in the incident, the apology issued Thursday, said the incident involved aspects surrounding the initial successful day party that developed into charges of racism. Mwawala said that he had not heard from restaurant owner. It said restaurant owner twice. Y'all slipping. Restaurant owner Vasil Bill. But it says Bambavov does not expect to. What you know what? I hate some now these Yahoo articles is getting funny. They is full of grammatical errors and all. It says every man got to do what he's got to do, he said. I did what I had to do. Whether he did what he needed to do, I don't know. What the hell does that mean? What is needed, Malaki said, is what he hopes will happen in the conversation between Babamov and the local black social media influence Nora Tessa Potts, who was at the day party organization, to resolve things between them. That their issue is. Bababov reached Sunday, said that he didn't know about talking with Potts and said he didn't want to make further comments. I try to stay away from notoriety, he said. I have no comments on that. Pot cannot be reached for comments. Malawaki said that the NAACP apology was an effort to diffuse things. I had to do it, he said. You didn't have to apologize. You know, he said he had to apologize to diffuse things. You sound like a buster. You're not a leader or nothing. How you just gonna fold up like that? And you didn't get no talk, and you didn't get no back and forth from cuz or nothing. He didn't give you a statement, but then you just gonna apologize off the top. Man, forget that high road. We want to take all the low road. Anyway, Potts cannot be reached for a comment. Malaki said the NAACP leader also said initial complaints involving specific incidents on March 20 and concluded claims that only black people at the restaurant were being told that the restaurant was closed, that the only black people were not being served, and that there were things being done such as bathroom segregation into white only and black only. Well, these are some really bold claims, and I hate the way that they're trying to frame it. Like, this is your NAACP trying to make it seem like your claims of the things that you receive, that you experience as racism, are not valid, which makes me sick. It says at first that terrified us, he said. Eventually, he said, none of that was found to be true. He sounds like a buster. He sounds like Ketanji Brown. This is what Ketanji Brown was doing in that case against over 5,500 black people in the civil rights case against Lockheed Martin, and she ruled against him. That's what he sounds like. So basically, he is. This is Tether Rhino Jerkies. Who wrote the article? Michael Braun, Fort Myers News Press. Some white guy sounds like. It said, though the apology said that there will be no press conference in the near future, Molaki said that is no longer the case. He said the minor racism found involved some people on both sides of the issue, but didn't go into specifics. You a buster. On both sides of the issue, cuz? How is there racism on the other side of the issue when you're speaking in terms of an institution that has the backing of, I don't know, holding somebody's employment over their head? That don't even make sense, cuz. He said the issue started with a well-attended day party at the First Street on March 13th, planned as a first of what was going to be an ongoing collaboration between Potts 49 and Baba Mole 79. He told me that it went well. Potts said that March 13th party, he said he would increase the staff for the next week. But sometimes between the party and the following Wednesday, Potts said Baba Vo's changed his mind and canceled the next party. He said his staff told him they wouldn't work if we were there, Potts said. Baba Vo said that the cancellation was more about not having enough staff. Bullshit. Potts said she was particularly concerned about comments that one of the managers made at the event to other staffers. I'm live. Tap in. Pop said that it said Baba Vove, I guess, which is the owner, didn't know it at the time, but confirmed later that the manager and other staff members, she had never seen so many black people in one place. Wow. We can't never get an apology, but not that we want it, but it's you handling them out quite freely. Yeah, he handling them out quite freely. Like, here, you get an apology, and we're just gonna apologize for that, and we don't want no trouble, master. But with a name like you already know. She wasn't comfortable with it. The crowd of black people. She wasn't doing very well. He said, I don't know. She said, I didn't know she said that. So basically what happened is she had a little event set up, which obviously she's black and it brings other black people in. This is who they talking about too. I think there's a picture of her too. Matter of fact, hold on, check it out. That's a picture of her. So how he know if he didn't talk to anyone? Exactly. But so what happened is she had a night. Black people came. It was obviously successful and nothing happened because he was all happy. Apologize for the tour for the Asians. Hell no, they don't. But check it out. So she got a night. She have her little joint. It must be successful. Then one of the Karens in the staff said she ain't never seen so many black people at one time. Probably what happened is, the first thing I thought about was she's probably ugly with a nice booty, and a couple dudes had hollered at her real quick, and she just didn't know how to take the attention. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, they were all over me. Oh my God. Or maybe, matter of fact, she probably just had a nice booty and people was looking at it and ain't nobody even say nothing to her because she was ugly. That's the problem. That's it right there. Didn't nobody say nothing to her because she was ugly, but they was like, damn, little bartender chick, she got a nice fat butt. And she was like, oh my God, they're just staring at my butt. I just can't do my job because they're staring at my butt. And she liked it and nobody hollered at her, so she pissed off. I ain't coming back again because nobody talked to me. I thought, I had a big butt. She said the manager who made the comments has since quit, said Baba Bo. Yeah, right. It all prompted Pop's next actions. We decided to do a sit-in, Pop said. Pops and a handful of friends showed up at the downtown restaurant the morning of March 20th. Some brought their own refreshments and simply sat inside and outside the tables. 4 calls for service were made at the restaurant. Employees of Fort Myers police and officers eventually appeared. Wow. After speaking with the restaurant staff, police asked the sit-in participants to leave. Some of the officers indicated that if they did not leave, that they would be handcuffed. And right there alone. Like, they didn't have any reason to call the police on them. And yo, goof ass up there apologizing to them. This is y'all fake representation, y'all. Which brings me to my point. Blah blah blah. They apologize. It says, but no such apology was forthcoming. Instead, Malaki said he presented Bababov with the allegations that the Lee County NAACP had received, and Bababov promised to review them and apologize for any fact-based problems that arose in the meeting soon. Fact-based problems? What was the point in negotiating if you was just going to Apologize. Exactly. The NAACP's apology letter followed a week later. Malaki said he plans to dine at the restaurant sometime in the coming. He's a coon. Let's just call it what it is. See, we don't disparage black people on this channel, but when you're a coon, you're a coon. And let me put them coons back up on the screen so you know exactly who I'm talking about. We ain't talking about this sister. We talking about this. Look at him. Look at them. Look at him. He looked like, we got the. He looked like, the Lord, we gonna go on over here, and if they don't like nothing we say, we just gonna apologize, Lord. Lord, we're just gonna apologize because apology is all I know how to do. I can't do nothing else but apologize, Lord. You don't get your goofy ass out of here. Anyway, first of all, I put in the description a link to Professor Black Truth. Why did I do that? Because it is officially New Black Media Appreciation Month. And, I have to bow down to, somebody who might be a little bit more smarter than I am and way more articulate and to the point. So, on this program, I put the link in the description, y'all. I put the link to his Cash App, and actually he's starting a Patreon too. And he said, I feel the Kuna Potato with Karen remix on the intro. Make a hybrid intro. Listen, y'all, I'm gonna play a couple words from the professor that I thought when I was listening to this morning's Moment of Truth, as I do every morning. Again, I put his link to his Cash App and to his Twitter in the description. Also, go to Professor Black's Truth channel, PROF Black Truth. You'll see the B one with the lightning. But I'm gonna play a few excerpts about what Black media means, because I thought it was profound and I probably couldn't say it the best way.
These guys, they just regurses who we have to fight against. Love and peace and same thing. The Jesse Jacksons, the mess baby boomers, take control of the social discourse. And the same thing goes for our people. Led by the new voices of Black media, we're starting to open our eyes again. We're shaking off the cobwebs and the old ideas of the past. We're also shaking off the cowards, traitors, and bootlicks who have been spouting the enemy's lies for all this time. Over 15 years ago, when I began this journey, I said the Black media had two goals. The first, to take control of the social discourse within the Black community, and the second, to elevate the debate. Now, take control of the social discourse means to introduce and push a new lexicon, a new vocabulary, get Black people heading towards the right goals by getting us to use the right words. Rejecting the old talking points of the Black baby boomers. Their language was given to them largely by white liberals or by bootlick activists, which is basically the same thing. The Jesse Jacksons, the messy Jessies, and the Bayard Rustins and all the rest of their ilk. These guys, they just regurgitated whatever it was that their white liberal handlers told them to say, which meant that basically they were spouting government talking points. That's why we ran around in circles for so long. Those clowns were never going to lead us anywhere because their entire job was to lead us nowhere. Get us running around in circles. We'll be sitting here marching as hard as we can. We're going to be just putting up all of this activity and accomplishing absolutely nothing. So we got our people to stop talking about jobs and get them to start talking about businesses. Stop talking in terms of love and peace and brotherhood and start talking in terms of power, wealth, and influence. Stop talking about civil rights and start talking about reparations, tangibles. Oh yeah, it was a shock for a lot of people at first. Because Black people are used to bull jiving around and they're not used to a conversation that's serious. They're not used to having a group of Black people around them who are serious. And by the way, when it comes to the forces who we have to fight against to take back control of the social discourse in our community, that includes and is largely the result of the old dead Black media. You see, there were a few black baby boomers and a lot of Gen Xers who were already suspicious of the Messy Jessies and the Al Sharptons and the Angela Davises and such, already suspicious of those guys and not really keen on trusting them. But white supremacy is sophisticated if nothing else. So they don't just believe in having one layer of bootlicks, they believe in having a few levels of these clowns. And one of those levels happened to be a phony sock puppet black media, pretend black media component. This is where people like Ebony and Jet and Black Enterprise, and of course you also have your so-called black writers like Toni Morrison and Alice Walker and other assorted garbage. That's where these clowns came in, and their job was to be the ones who would be getting in front of us, and they would be pushing books at us and magazines at us and movies and TV shows, all meant to push black dysfunction, to indoctrinate and miseducate us with a perverted idea of what a dignified black community would be. They would bring out people who they claim, oh, so-and-so went to UCLA, and so-and-so has been nominated for a Pulitzer, or been nominated for a Nobel Prize for Literature. And what are these people known for? What are they doing? They're spouting the exact same line of anti-black gibberish that you would be getting from a Messy Jessie or from any of the hacktivists. They would stand in front of us and they'd be wearing nice clothing, some of them, and they would occasionally drop a couple of $5 words, and this was supposed to give us the idea that these people are sophisticated and these happen to be our best and brightest, why we should be listening to them because, well, they know stuff. When the
Now I want y'all to get good and into it because I want you to go to his channel and follow the rest. But the point that I wanted to make here is that there has always been people designed to lead us the wrong way. What I didn't get to that he did say, and I'm gonna try to paraphrase it, is, finally y'all got somebody saying stuff that you need them to say, and you know what I'm saying, as the audience and the viewers, y'all got to be the force multiplier. Y'all gotta I gotta make sure these voices stay around, whether it be me, whether it be him, whether it be Tariq, whether it be whatever, because um, you know, they making sure that their voices are straight. Fox News started in somebody's basement, fam, and it is what it is now. But PC people wanted to hear nonstop, everyday anti-black racism, and that's what they focus and they goals towards. And if y'all want to hear nonstop black empowerment, then y'all gonna have to put your money where your mouth says. So it is New Black Media Month. Show your appreciation to the squad, to all of the squad. If we saying what you think needs to be said, to let us know we still need to be here. I'm not talking to all of my Patreons and all of that. You know what I'm saying? A little extra is cool too. Kick in, because y'all know it's going to good work. We showing y'all that we are serious about the message that we're disseminating to our community. So, we not beggars. We don't do that. We put the shit up there. We do what it is. It's there. And then we also provide a safe haven for those who want to really get down in this thing over there on Patreon. So that's another way that you could show love. Also, showing love don't necessarily mean just necessarily donate too. I mean, we try to put out products and services that resonate with our people. For instance, my new FBA line. Put some FBA people on your chest. I be seeing, you can go to Walmart and you can get a Bob Ross shirt. This dude made paintings on public access channels, but you would swear that he's the biggest thing in the world. I even got the Bob Ross shirt, which is the and when I go places, be like, is it Bob Ross? Is that Bob Ross? The white boy with the fro. But yeah, man, listen, man. Say it with your chest, man. I mean, we got gear here. I try to pull up some quality products for y'all, you know what I mean? So not only, are you supporting us, but you also supporting the movement. You know what I'm saying? No anti-black racism. cut the check for foundational Black Americans. Look at that. We coming to Washington to get our check. Quote from the man himself. Harriet Tubman, dope shirts, right? Fred Hampton, FBA Hampton, dope. You know what I'm saying? FBA Pac, dope. You know what I'm saying? If you want to really get exclusive, come get one of these nips. But these is exclusive. You got to get it from me. I'm not putting nip up like that. You got to get this. You know what I'm saying? If we don't talk about nip FBA for sure. So, hey, I'm trying to put up some nice products for y'all, man. There's a lot of ways that you can support the channel. If you care about the content and you like what we do, then do so. If not, just your view and your like will be fine as well too. Right? Show your support how you can. Other than that, I'm not gonna hold you, but I'm a moja, foja, and scoja about being on code always. Again, go check out Professor Black Truth. Link is in the description for that. He's starting a Patreon as well. Go check out Tariq Nasheed. Go check out Jason Black. Go check out Vicky Dillard. Go check out Torian Rain. Go check out who else do I be watching? I'll be watching go check out Craig Facts. Go check out 5150 Show by Corey Holcomb. Go check out Lisa Cabrera. She pretty dope. She comes with the facts. Go check out Phil from the Advice Show. Go check out Ahmadiyah Shakur. She be dropping knowledge. Go check out Afro Elite Jay. He just coming up out there. And it's a lot of people to go check out. Town Business. I like listening to him on the sports side of the game because he twisted and mixed it with a little B1. 1LVZ. It's a large I wouldn't even say conscious community. I would just say foundational Black American community, right? That's all talking about what we talking about. So, you know, just get with us, man. Again, I always appreciate y'all for tapping in and giving me somebody to talk to and do all of my my rants about what's going on with society. But yeah, y'all stay up. You know, I'm gonna see you at 12 live too. I'm gonna be live at 12. So yeah, that's all I got for you, man. Love, peace, blessings, and aloha. Make sure that you support not only me but everybody in the new Black media, because we is the ones that is saying the stuff that y'all want to say, and we got to help each other amplify whatever. I know what it is. Please declare anti-Black racism a public health crisis and take these commercials.
Music TV.
Everybody know you get the money from that ride before you went on stage. I told you motherfucker ain't got your money yet, man. Fuck you, man. You ain't got the money yet. Fuck you think you is, man. Motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something. What you gonna do? I'm supposed to be scared now because you got a pistol, motherfucker.
I got it. Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look, see, I don't play with this shit.
Kyrie with the give and go. I get it cheap for the low. More snow than the Eskimo big birdies. Taking flight, change your life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like nigga night. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got
He been hula hooping through loopholes, working round shit. You can count lava down, but you can't count them out, baby. Life give me lemons, I make lemon rain die. I gotta go, gotta hustle to get it. If you ain't talking business, little shawty, you trip.
Hey, Ray.
Hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's into Putin. I know that might sound a little confusing. I had to say it for my own amusement. What I'm trying to say is, can we go cruising? Top down, blow some good gas, and listen.
Russian cream, leaves, keef, oil, premium bud. Man, I hustle in the street, but I'm a freak with the love.
Bring that ass over, tryna bring it back, back, back. I'm a big dog, tryna bring it back, back, back. I'ma slide in the way to bring it back, back, back. Let a nigga.
All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it.
Music 2.